Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for City of Greensboro news and information. The Greensboro Planning Department has released the latest quarterly update on the progress the city has made toward implementing the goals outlined in the GSO 2040 Comprehensive Plan. This update summarizes the most important projects and trends shaping our city. Here are a few examples highlighted in the fourth quarter. The Greensboro Police Department and Old Ashboro neighborhood hosted a neighborhood cleanup, which created an opportunity for resource providers to talk to residents about a variety of topics. This type of event, which strengthens communities and makes neighborhoods safer, supports goals and strategies related to the GSO 2040 big idea of creating great spaces. In other updates, the city's Doorway project is again providing temporary winter housing for the homeless, which also relates to creating great spaces. The Housing and Neighborhood Development Department deployed pallet shelters in November, advancing the GSO 2040 goal of ensuring the availability of supportive and transitional housing. Last but not least, a feasibility study is underway for an East Greensboro Greenway. City staff will determine potential routes for the 5-mile corridor that could connect downtown to recreational and cultural destinations in East Greensboro. This study contributes to the goals and strategies of becoming car optional. Stay up to date on GSO 2040 implementation by signing up to receive an email whenever a new report is posted online. To subscribe, simply submit your contact information on the e-Notify webpage and select GSO 2040 in the news section. As of Monday, December 4th, Greensboro will temporarily switch from chloramines, which is the standard disinfectant in drinking water, to free chlorination. The switch will be in effect until mid-April of 2024. This procedure is used to maintain and optimize the water quality in the city's drinking water distribution system. During this time, some residents may notice a slight difference in the taste or smell of the water. This is temporary and a normal part of the transition, which does not adversely impact the water quality. Both chlorinated and chloraminated water are safe for drinking, cooking, and other general uses. Specialized industries such as medical facilities offering kidney dialysis, fish tank and pond owners, and some businesses that use water in their production process should take precautions such as filtration and treatment system adjustments. These customers will be contacted directly. This procedure is similar to the routine maintenance performed with other water utilities in the county, including the Piedmont Triad Regional Water Authority. For more information, visit the city's website or call the Environmental Protection Agency Safe Drinking Water Hotline at 1-800-426-4791. The City of Greensboro's Office of Sustainability and Resilience has launched its Greensboro Sustainable Landscapes Project. This involves a campaign to encourage residents and local businesses to leave the leaves during leaf season. It's as simple as pledging to leave the leaves on your lawn or mulch them instead of raking and bagging them. If you take the pledge, you qualify to receive a custom Leave the Leaves yard sign. Dr. Sri Dorastent, the city's chief sustainability officer, said leaving leaves to naturally decompose where they land creates natural mulch that enriches the soil and creates a habitat and supplies food for beneficial microorganisms, insects, and small wildlife. Anyone who takes the pledge also will be eligible for a contest to recognize Greensboro's best sustainable lawn or garden next spring. The Greensboro Sustainable Landscapes Project is an educational initiative in partnership with multiple city departments and community partners. The goal is to encourage residents to use environmentally friendly landscaping practices to enhance the natural environments in and around their homes and place of business. To learn more about the Greensboro Sustainable Landscapes Project or to take the pledge to leave the leaves, visit the city's website. Cone Health has partnered with the city to share a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Following these tips is an easy way to help each of us improve our quality of life. Let's take a moment to check out today's news for your health.
70% of Americans are overweight, and the majority of them have health issues that would improve with weight loss. So how do you know if your weight is affecting your health? The easiest way is to calculate out your BMI, or your body mass index. You can do that by going online and entering in your height and your weight. It will give you a number. If that number is 30 or greater, it is likely that your weight is affecting your health. When your BMI is greater than 30, it puts you at much higher risk of things like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, arthritis, cancer, and diabetes. In fact, if your BMI is 30 or greater, you have a greater than 300% chance of becoming diabetic. If your BMI is 40, that increased risk goes up to 500%. So if you want to lose weight, the most important thing to start with is to calculate out your resting metabolic rate. That's what most people consider their metabolism, and it tells us how many calories you need to keep your weight the same with a low level of activity. The best way to do that is to take your weight and multiply by 9 if you're a woman and 11 if you're a man. Now that we've calculated out your resting metabolic rate, it's time to figure out how many calories you need in order to lose weight. If you cut 500 calories per day from your resting metabolic rate, you lose approximately 1 pound of fat per week. If you think 1 pound a week isn't significant, you should know that a pound of fat is about the size of a small grapefruit. So losing a grapefruit of fat every week isn't too shabby. Exercising while losing weight is important in order to prevent your metabolism from falling while you're losing weight. Studies show that just 10 minutes a day of exercise 5 times a week is enough to cause health benefits. If you increase that exercise to 30 minutes 5 times a week, you maximize those benefits and you find it much easier in order to keep your weight off. Studies also show that if you exercise more than 30 minutes 5 times a week, you can increase your hunger. That increase in hunger tends to make you eat more calories than you just burned, which defeats the point of exercise for weight loss. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully these tips will help put you on a path for a healthier future. For more information, go to conehealth.com/wellness. I'm Dr. Karen Beasley.
Greensboro has no shortage of talented artists. This is the time for playwrights to take center stage, and the city of Greensboro is gearing up for Earth Day. We'll have those stories and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. Creative Greensboro and the Greensboro Playwrights Forum are bringing back the Dramatist Playground. This is a Make a Play in a Day event taking place 7 p.m. December 9th at the Stephen D. Hires Theater in the Greensboro Cultural Center, located at 200 North Davie Street. Playwright experience is not necessary, space is limited, and participants can register online. Similar to 24-hour plays and the popular 48-hour film festival, the purpose of the Dramatist Playground is to create an intense deadline-focused period of time to make dramatic art. Theatrical creatives gather in the morning and are randomly assigned to groups to spend an entire day creating and learning to work together through ensemble building and improvisation. The doors to the theater will open to the public at 7 p.m. and ready or not, the world's newest plays will be born and presented to an audience. For more information, contact Performing Arts Coordinator Todd Fisher at 336-373-2974. To explore other Creative Greensboro programs at the Greensboro Cultural Center, visit the city's website. Creative Greensboro is accepting new proposals from individuals and organizations to be in residency at the Stephen D. Hires Theater at the Greensboro Cultural Center. The priority application window is open until Monday, December 11th. The residency at the Hires program is free and provides a 4-week residency for dance, theater, music, and poetry projects being led by Guilford County-based creative individuals and organizations. In addition to access to the 88-seat Black Box Theater for rehearsals and performances, resident artists will be offered support with materials, equipment, technical theater staff, marketing of residency activities, and a $1,200 stipend. Creative Greensboro is especially interested in providing space for unique performing arts programs designed to uplift the authentic experiences of Black and Indigenous people of color, the disabled, and underrepresented communities. Founded in 2019, Creative Greensboro provides support for, ensures access to, and drives awareness of Greensboro's creative community. Through a range of programs, services, and partnerships, Creative Greensboro supports the development of a vibrant city. To learn more about Creative Greensboro and other low-cost or free ways to use the Greensboro Cultural Center, visit the city's website. The Office of Sustainability and Resilience is inviting nonprofit groups, educational institutions, community organizations, businesses, and other interested groups to set up a booth. The displays will be part of the City of Greensboro's Earth Day Festival taking place at Keeley Park from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday, April 20th, 2024. To ensure a display booth is available, reserve a space now by registering online. Participating groups must coordinate an interactive activity of their choice. Sales will not be permitted and electricity is not available. A table and chairs will be provided. The festival will include a wide range of activities and educational opportunities, such as tutorials of environmentally friendly lawn care practices, demos of renewable energy technology, and animal interactions. The Office of Sustainability and Resilience will also name the winners of the 2024 #LiveGreen Award during this event. The festival is expected to draw a large crowd and several vendors. For more information about becoming a vendor or a sponsor, contact Resilience Project Coordinator Katie Farina at 336-373-2712. 'Tis the season to be jolly, but don't bah humbug your chance to be a responsible waste wizard. Coming up after the break, find out how to reduce wasteful spending, food prep, and gift giving. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. My colleagues in the recycling arena are known for saying this is the most wonderful and wasteful time of the year. That's a fair assessment considering American households generate 25% more waste in December than any other month. Joining me now to teach us how to waste less during the holiday season is Ashley Robinson. She is the Recycling and Waste Reduction Educator for the City of Greensboro. Hello, Ashley. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us, how is it that we can responsibly recycle during the holiday season?
Well, I think it first starts with knowing what you can recycle. So at home, you can recycle paper and cardboard, metal food and drink cans, and plastic bottles, tubs, and jugs. So if it's not one of those products, then we're not going to want it. A lot of things that we do see during the season is wrapping paper. So wrapping paper is going to be something that we throw into the garbage. We see a lot of mailers because people are shopping online and they're getting deliveries. So those plastic bubble mailers, those are going to go into the garbage as well. And a lot of aluminum pie tins and aluminum cooking trays. So all of those things are going to go into the garbage.
Okay, good to know. Now, of course, people have to go grocery shopping to get that big holiday spread prepared. Is there a way to be sustainable on the grocery shopping side of things?
There's definitely a way to be sustainable when you go grocery shopping. It first starts while you're looking at the products. So if you can pick things that are in cardboard boxes or in aluminum and steel cans, that's going to be the first thing because they're going to be 100% recyclable. But also when you're looking at produce and you're in the produce department, not using the plastic bags, just putting them into your cart. A lot of people think I have to have a plastic bag holding my oranges or my avocados.
I'm guilty.
But really, you can just put them in, they'll still ring them up, and then you don't have any plastic bags to worry about. And bringing your own bag when you're at the grocery store.
Okay, good tips. And any suggestions for less wasteful gift giving?
There are so many different ideas that you can give for wasteless gift giving. So it can start with giving an experience. So giving tickets to a concert, going to a comedian, or getting a membership to the Science Center or to the Children's Museum if somebody has kids. So giving something that they can go and do, an experience. Also giving the gift of time. So if you know somebody with kids or who has pets, you can also babysit, offer babysitting, like give a date night to somebody, or pet sit if they go on the vacation. So those are some really good ideas. Also, homemade gifts are great, or personal gifts like that. So my husband got me a painting of our kids one year from a local artist, and it's something I'm going to cherish forever. So just things that you can make, even if it's food, baked goods that you can bring to a neighbor. Those are all great gifts that you can use, and don't just have a product that you're just going to sit on a shelf.
Okay, so speaking of gifts, if you purchase a gift that's not an experience, how do you go about wrapping it so that we are still contributing responsibly to the environment?
Yes, so like I said earlier, wrapping paper is not recyclable here in Greensboro. So one of the ways that you can reduce your waste while giving a gift is by either using like shipping paper or butcher paper. It's just brown paper. That is 100% recyclable, so you can recycle that. You can put a bow on it if you want like a little, shot of color in there. You can also use, reusable or paper bags or boxes. Those are usually something that you can use for years and years and years. Now at the end, a paper gift bag is going to be something that you're going to throw away, but it is something that you can use over and over and over again. I love the canvas bags, so we are slowly collecting canvas bags that have fun holiday pictures on them and putting those under the tree as well.
Okay, well, Ashley, you have given us some easy to follow tips so that we can give the gift of less waste.
Yes.
And hopefully be responsible stewards of the environment. So do come back, give us other ideas on how we can be more accurately recycling and doing what we need to do to help you out.
I would love to. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Stay tuned for some interesting and useful information about Greensboro as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact you and our city is by attending or tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. The City Council has resumed meeting in the Katie Dorset Council Chamber on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building located at 300 West Washington Street. The public is allowed in person, but only in a limited capacity. Those who choose not to be in the building can participate virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. In response to the demand for truck parking, the city is seeking interested parties to manage safe and accessible parking for oversized commercial vehicles. 2 city-controlled parcels are available for full or partial lease for interested parties willing to offer this service. Leaseholders are responsible for improving and maintaining the land. Aspects of the program overview are as follows. A 5-year lease term is available with 2 one-year extensions. The lease rate is $100 per acre per year. The site must be operational within 12 months, and the leaseholder must maintain continuous operations through the lease term. The application review process takes an estimated 90 days for internal review and City Council approval. To review more details about the available parcels and more program guidelines, visit the city's website. To ask questions, contact Stephen Carter, Parking and Business Manager at the Greensboro Department of Transportation at 336-333-6879. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, prepare to mark your calendars for the places to go and things to do on the town.
I'm Dave, and here are some of the special events happening this weekend on the town. Grammy Award winner Lauren Daigle performs at the Greensboro Coliseum December 7th. Known for powerful vocals and chart-topping hits like Look Up, Child and You Say, Daigle will also play songs from her newest recording, the complete self-titled album. Tickets start at $25. Get yours at the Coliseum box office or online at greensborocoliseum.com. With its normal venue under renovation, the University of North Carolina School of the Arts presents its annual performances of The Nutcracker at the Tanger Center in downtown Greensboro, December 7th through the 10th. Tickets for each of the 5 shows start at $16 and may be bought at the Tanger Center box office or online at tangercenter.com. 'Twas the run before Christmas, and all through the town the Santas were jogging, nowhere was a frown. The 5-kilometer jingle jog and fun run and walk are December 9th in downtown Greensboro. This new event starts and ends at the South End Brewing Company. Registration costs $35 for the run, $15 for the fun run and walk. Complete your registration online at downtowngreensboro.org. Learn how Christmas is celebrated around the world December 9th at the Kathleen Clay Edwards Family Branch Library. Enjoy snacks, stories, and crafts, plus a recipe swap involving favorite holiday foods. This free program is for families and part of the One City, One Book project. Learn more at greensborolibrary.org. Country music star Chris Young headlines the rescheduled Q104.1 concert for the kids December 9th at Piedmont Hall. Connor Smith joins Young in this benefit for the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. General admission tickets cost $25 in advance, but more at the door. Buy yours online at greensborocoliseum.com. Tickets from the show's original August date will be honored. Stay tuned to FYI Weekly for more happenings on the town.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents, and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. Creative Greensboro has launched a Poet Laureate pilot program. The Greensboro City Council has appointed local spoken word performance poet, activist, lecturer, teacher, and author Josephus Thompson III as the city's inaugural Poet Laureate. The purpose of the pilot program is to use the art of poetry to inspire the next generation of thought leaders and creatives, and to heighten the awareness of the power of creative writing and the spoken word throughout the city. Jocelyn Boone, Greensboro's Chief Creative Economy Officer, said literary arts reminds us of the beauty and power of language and cultural expression. It is exciting to see how Thompson uses his talents to connect, entertain, and inspire people throughout the city and beyond. Thompson will serve a 2-year term. He will be awarded an annual honorarium up to $7,500 to produce free and engaging, culturally expansive programming throughout the city. Coming up after the break is our Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to the Greensboro Parks and Recreation Department. In partnership with the Girl Scouts Carolina Peaks to Piedmont, they presented Candle Fest at the Greensboro Arboretum. The free event relied on the donation of a non-perishable food item, which will be donated to the Greensboro Urban Ministries Food Pantry. Attendees enjoyed a cup of hot chocolate and holiday music as they strolled through the garden walkways, which were lined with thousands of luminaries. Great way to get everyone in the holiday spirit. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings, which airs on 90.1 FM, 100.7 FM, and 90.5 FM. Be sure to download both weekly podcasts, Talk City Greensboro and Connect GSO, plus GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.